I was fascinated by the idea of college being like a doorway to a better future ahead of me. Um, but I guess I didn't really thought that I would be going to college until this last year, after the pandemic, that I realized that if I wanted to do something a little better with my life, that maybe going to college would be a good idea because of all the doors that it can open for you.
More on the personal side, I think that I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do career-wise, and I knew that college could provide a lot of different, resources, and it would allow me to take classes and dabble in each kind of area that I was interested in.
I always thought I was nothing and no one, and I was never going to amount to anything, and literally college was the complete door opener for me, giving me knowledge, and no one can take that from me. And it's giving me it's going to give me a career that gives me financial stability, and that gives me longevity, and then I can financially support my family. So it's just, college is really life-changing.
Being here and my experiences through my undergraduate and now as like a professional and then going back for graduate school, I think my why has shifted to wanting to inspire others that it is a possibility, especially for folks who bring identities that, you know, are not typically represented in higher education. So for folks who look like me or have a similar background to me, I started coming in and questioning, why don't more people here look like me, or professors in the classroom? Like, why is there that gap? And so now there's a big shift on just wanting to inspire folks to say, like, you do belong in these spaces, and you add so much value to our institutions, and just wanting to keep that going. So I appreciate the evolution of like my why college is important, because it's changed in a really cool way.
So my dad went to trade school to be an electrician, and my mom went to beauty college. So it was kind of like, not really ever expected of me, but it was just kind of always like, oh, you're gonna go to college. So yeah, I was so sick of school, and I was like, I did not want to do it anymore. So I graduated high school early at 16 and was just like, I'm done with school. But then my family started fostering, and I was like, wow, I really love this, and this is so fun. And so I was like, maybe I could just like work as a caseworker and work with foster kids. And then I was like, oh, that requires a degree. So I decided it was something I really wanted to do though. And I learned that I really loved learning, and I loved challenges and tough questions and tough situations. And so I feel like college really gave me a lot of those opportunities. And yeah, I kind of fostered that idea of that's what I wanted to do.
I am also a first generation student. Both of my parents, my dad didn't graduate high school. My mom graduated high school, but later on, as we were starting high school, started her online degree. So after I going into my senior year of high school, I was like, I'm not really sure what I wanted to do, either like PT or music. And so I kind of followed where I began in high school, is going with music. And so another big thing that pushed me to go to college is hearing all the opportunities that my grandma had, in terms of she had opportunities to go paint or do stuff for Disney, and she had some art scholarships and stuff like that. So, and she didn't end up doing it because she was raising 7 other children. So I was like, I want to go to college and pursue something that is outside of both Sandy and outside of a blue collar kind of job.
There's no right or wrong way to do college. I mean, you could do a 4-year, you could do a 2-year. But I think just remembering that you have endless possibilities, and just because your parents did it one way doesn't mean that you are set to do it that exact same way.